I don't fuck with horses. I said it's 700 horses when we fixing to leave.
That lady back on the stuff, she sound like she in love with him. Her kid can't even take their kids. Enough of them.
It's going to be a hot summer, y'all, because Jay-Z just opened up a brand new can of worms. Why would this man mention Nicki Minaj's husband and child in his freestyle?
That lady back on the stuff, she sound like she in love with him. Her kid can't even take their kids. Enough of them.
Couldn't even get it out his mouth the right damn way because it was so wrong. Because Nicki Minaj has not talked about his wife, has not talked about his children or anything. She's talked about take that lace front off, Jay-Z. She's talked about him as a businessman. She's talked about him not being an honest person. She's kept it on him. But now him bringing in her husband and her child, don't y'all be mad. Don't y'all forget this. And then you supposed to be all about criminal reform, trying to bring up Kenny as if there's not speculation that you was dealing with younger women when you were over 18 years old. This boy was 15 and 16 with him and his girlfriend. How old was Foxy? How old was Ramirez's mom, allegedly? Wicked, man, you should have kept it on Nicki, because whole time you might have used your money to make sure that you can still go to the park with your kids, which is why somebody is out here looking just like you, and you out here scared to take a 2-minute blood test to find out if this boy is yours. Should have never used that against Kenny. Now, if there was anybody he should have attacked and went all the way in about kids, rightfully so, was Kanye West.
You ever heard of a wonder kid? My children is some of them. Have you niggas no shame? Y'all trying to get under skin? I really get under skin. That's unharmed playing.
And that's where he should have kept the energy about kids. Lastly, Jay-Z is scaring me because it's almost like he believes what he is saying. How you talking about MAGA when the person that you closest to, Desiree, got a pardon from MAGA? You ain't that bothered by MAGA when we see you chilling with MAGA's daughter and son-in-law. We gonna need you to stop glamoring us or thinking you glamoring us and keep it real. Never heard Jay off like this in my life. I've seen Jay-Z well over 10 times. I've never seen Jay off like this. And you know why? As Jay-Z would say, because he's not being his authentic self. He's no longer that Jay. Have a good day.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha. And this is why they don't let bitches in Afghanistan read. Because when they get access to speak and vocalize their opinion, they sound ridiculous. Now, I'm going to just try to unpack most of the shit she said. Starting with the whole speculation of him being with Foxy Brown when she was underage. Foxy Brown has denied that. There has been no confirmation unless you was in a room when they was fucking. That's just rumors. You're pulling shit out your ass. That's one. Two, he took an attack at Nicki Minaj, and he necessarily didn't take an attack at her child, but at her husband, because the man actually is on a sex registry, right? So the fact that this woman kept taking shots at him, he was just letting her know, you should be worried about more things than me. You should be worried about the person around your child, because this dude has actually been convicted of messing with underage minors. Now, it was statutory, and it probably was something where he got caught up. He didn't probably think the girl was of underage. Inconsequential. It doesn't matter. He is a convicted sex registry, sex offender. And I think the point that Jay-Z was trying to drive home was that you need to worry about that. As it pertains to that weirdo in Philly that claims Jay-Z is his dad, people look alike. And while it may be his kid, the woman, I think, if I'm not mistaken, was 26 years old. She was well into her 20s. So, like, that's not why he doesn't want to take the fucking paternity test, right? I don't think he's worried that, like, he was messing around. Like, if they do the math, it'll show that he was messing around with an underage person because she was in her 20s. What the fuck are we talking about here? The boy himself is like 36, if I'm not mistaken. He's like in his mid 30s. Do the math. Jay-Z is 56. That means he would at least had to been 30, and in 1990, I want to say 99, 2000, Jay-Z was 30. So what the fuck are we talking about here? Clearly the math doesn't math. Now I'm not saying that's not his kid, but the kid's mom, or the dude's mom, was actually well into her 20s. So there's no, like, anything from coming from that is conjecture and rumors. That's not actually, that's speculation. It's your opinion. Like I said, they shouldn't let black women get on fucking social media because they sound fucking ridiculous. Yeah, and as it pertains to him throwing jabs at Nicki Minaj, right? She a cokehead, right? That's what he was going for. He was going for the gusto, going for the jugular. She's a dope head. So I'm going to take shots at you. Now, people took shots at him. Kanye West took shots at Jay-Z's kids. So nothing is actually in hip hop is off limits. He talked about leaving a condom on the back of Nas's baby mama's child seat in the back of their car. Right? The gloves is off. Fuck all you niggas. You want to talk crazy on social media, like on some real shit as a rapper. They're probably lucky that he just kept it, like, just rapping. Because half of the shit that these weirdos have been on social media saying, if I was him, I would have put a bag on their ass, like he did with Cameron in True Life. He paid True Life to terrorize Dipset, Jim Jones, and Cameron, right? I'm kind of assuming that he's too old for that, and he don't want to put nobody on payroll because that may come back to bite him, because everybody snitch nowadays. Everybody's scared to go to jail. So at the very least, you're lucky I'm only just saying shit about you, right? I could do worse than that. And as a billionaire with a lot more resources and context, it's highly possible to do more damage than just talk shit on the stage. As it pertains to him having lunch with Jared Kushner, right, from the MAGA party, Jay-Z's a socialite, right? I'm co-mingling with people that are politicians. That's what socialites do. I don't actually have to like these fucking people. I'm politicking. Who knows? Maybe when he gets in his 60s, maybe he might run for some political office. I don't know. So you want to be like, a lot of people tend to think, oh, because Republicans are bad people and MAGA is bad. All these motherfuckers are friends. Let's not get it twisted. Didn't Donald Trump rail against Hillary Clinton? There's pictures of him having dinner with her and Bill Clinton. What are we talking about here? It's the WWE. Shit ain't real. The right don't hate the left don't hate the right. These people behind the scenes are actually like in cahoots or good friends with each other. This is politics. This is what this idiot doesn't understand. But yeah, like I said, the least that he could do is actually respond. Because as a billionaire, like I said, if I had the resources, I'd be doing a lot more than being on stage talking shit about you. I'd be putting bags on your ass. And I wouldn't be, like, you know what I'm saying, unaliving you, but I'd have you kneecapped. It'd be a lot of beat up rappers right now. It'd be a lot of terrorizing going on if I was a billionaire. So they're lucky. In any event, if y'all like this episode, and goddamn Jay-Z then took up my bandwidth of things that I needed to record, I'm gonna have to buy another goddamn SD card now. I just bought this one. But in any event, if y'all like this episode, you know what to do, and I'm out. No.